You, the German people, are hypocrites. I read the Atlantic Times, a monthly newspaper here in America from Germany. Stop your hypocritical rhetoric. You're constantly bashing America, as you have done for years, how racist we are, how we treat our blacks. You yourself are not a people that have raised above hatred for your fellow man. You need to look inside yourself, and you need to look good. I served in your country for 10 years in 3 different tours there. You can walk around any city, around any military installation, and look at the number of German-only clubs for the sole purpose of keeping Americans out. You have not forgot your past. You still do it. Right now, would you, if you search deep inside yourself, Germany, would you choose a Turkish German or a Turkish person with Turkish lineage as your chancellor? No, you wouldn't. It would cause a riot. So, no more beating up on America now. We've elected a black president. Let me tell you something, you German children especially. What I'm sure you're not being taught in school is the way your country, your grandfathers, your great-grandfathers, almost entirely annihilated over 6 million Jewish folks. Germany, let me ask you something. Do your children know that under the guise of a scientific experiment that penises were cut off of Jewish males? Do your children, are they taught in your schools? And I don't mean taking a field trip to Bergen-Belsen. I'm talking about being taught in your schools, shown pictures of the starvation, of hundreds of thousands more above the millions you annihilated. Do your children see the pictures of those men with their penises cut off? No, I've got them here. I'll be glad to teach your children where you came from, you hypocrites. I saw 300,000 of you gather around Obama there in Berlin. I think that's, I'm not sure, but I think that's the largest gathering of people to hear a political guy since Hitler. That should scare people. Look, Obama has told you he's not the Messiah, and he's not. He's possibly something more dangerous. That's yet to be seen. But you need to stop your blasting of America. For years, I've been in Germany. I've heard some young German women, they're probably older now because I'm older, but say things like, it's terrible the way you treated your black folks in America. It's terrible. But they're saying that while not thinking how the Jews were treated. And look, the Jews went to their deaths like lambs to slaughter. My heroes are the Americans, the British, the French, and even the Soviets that spilt their blood, including my great-uncle, who spilt their blood on your soil to stop the annihilation of just a few years ago. Keep in mind our slavery ended in 1865, somewhere thereabout. America's had some problems. But what you did was just a few years ago. There's people still alive that lived through it. You're hypocrites. Look within yourself. Look at what you really are. You would not accept a Turkish-born German to be your chancellor right now. Wouldn't happen. Think about it. Wouldn't happen. Americans have elected a black president. So stop your rhetoric and look at yourself. You were a nation that freely elected Hitler. He was your God, your Savior. No more beating on America. And if I had it my way, we would have pulled out of Germany a long time ago. No military there. Take care of yourself. Protect yourself from Russia, Soviet Union. You're not worth one drop of American blood. And I came to that conclusion while I was stationed there. When I saw, again, any of you, go to a city, if you don't believe me, take a trip to a city that is outside of an American installation and look at the German-only clubs that exist there. In fact, I'm going to turn the tables on you. Look how you treat your German immigrants. Terrible, man. Terrible. The truth hurts, but you need to take the pictures of those pathetic poor people starving to death in those concentration camps. Those poor Jewish males with their penises cut off, and the things that were done for scientific experiment institutionally, as a government, as a country elected by the majority of the people. Teach your children, teach them to be humble. Let them know that you're not all loving, peace-loving in that country. So stop the rhetoric. God bless America, I hope.